The killing of Yahya Sinwar, chief of Hamas and architect of the 7th of October attacks, could mark a pivotal moment in the Gaza conflict and the broader Middle East tensions. This event may provide an opportunity to end the ongoing fighting, but only if both sides recognize it as such. Preliminary Israeli media reports indicate that Sinwar, along with two other Hamas fighters, was killed on Wednesday in Rafah, a southern Gaza city. Israeli Defense Forces opened fire on a building where the three were holed up, followed by an airstrike that collapsed the structure. After the dust settled, IDF troops entered the remains of the building on Thursday and recognized Sinwar's body, confirmed through DNA testing. Experts suggest that while Sinwar's death could alter Hamas's political landscape, it will likely not change the group's military capabilities. Jonathan Lord, director of the Middle East Security Program at the Center for a New American Security, said that Hamas is already severely degraded after a year of Israeli assaults. Lord added that politically, Sinwar's death leaves a significant gap in the organization, at least in the near term. Yahya Sinwar was born in Khan Yunis of Gaza in 1962 and became a member of Hamas in 1987. He founded the group's internal security service known as Majd. Sinwar gained notoriety for his brutal enforcement of loyalty within Hamas, including the torture and execution of suspected traitors. He was arrested in 1988 for murder and kidnapping, receiving 4 life sentences. While imprisoned, he learned Hebrew and consumed Israeli media to understand his adversaries better. Released in a prisoner exchange in 2011, Sinwar became Hamas's leader in Gaza 6 years later. He was seen as a hardliner, least willing to compromise with Israel, and closest to Iran. Sinwar was reportedly the main architect behind the 7th of October attacks and named the operation Al-Aqsa Flood. It is unclear who will succeed Sinwar. Many senior top leaders and his top aides have also been killed in recent years. The most likely candidate for the leadership position is Khaled Meshaal, a founding member of Hamas and currently based in Qatar. However, Hamas may also opt for a younger figure from within its Politburo. For Israel, Sinwar's death represents a significant political and strategic victory. Former advisor Nimrod Novik described it as our Bin Laden moment. He noted it presents an opportunity for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to declare victory and pursue a ceasefire deal. US Vice President Kamala Harris also echoed this statement, stating that this moment could help finally end the war in Gaza. However, Netanyahu's response suggests a different approach. On Thursday, he declared, and I quote, "Today, evil took a heavy blow. The mission ahead of us is still unfinished." Attention now shifts to hostages held in Gaza. Many families are concerned that Hamas may retaliate for Sinwar's death, fearing more hostages could be killed. Currently, Hamas is believed to be holding 101 of the 254 hostages abducted on the 7th of October. Israeli authorities estimate that many of these hostages may already be dead. The context of this killing unfolds as Israel focuses its military efforts on conflicts with Hezbollah in Lebanon and Syria. Strikes in Gaza continue, including a recent attack on a hospital sheltering displaced people. Reports suggest that Netanyahu is considering turning northern Gaza into a closed military zone, evacuating its civilian population. This plan, opposed by the United States, has not yet been implemented. The US has urged Israel to improve humanitarian conditions in Gaza, particularly regarding the flow of aid. The war in Gaza has already claimed over 42,000 lives, raising questions about the future of the conflict. Will Sinwar's killing lead to a resolution or further escalation? The possibility of a ceasefire or prolonged reoccupation remains uncertain.